Hey guys, welcome to the 7th episode of Desamo Design. My name is Elizabeth and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Desamo Design. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe by pressing the subscribe button right below, and also tap the notification bell right next to it so you can be notified anytime I post a new video. So the first section we're going to be covering is going to be yarn life. Of course, I have a few goodies that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks since I did a solo video, and I cannot wait to show you guys. I hope you guys love them as much as I do. So the first one is going to be from Wool and Honey. This is it. This is their shelter collection. Well, the color is called Artifact. I got 2 skeins of that one. Of course, I always buy in 2 or 3s, of course. So I never buy 1 skein of yarn just because I always feel like you never know what you're going to do with just one. So I got 2 of this one. I just love the color. This is a worsted weight, 140 yards. I had a few projects in mind when I purchased it, but I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. I actually bought it because last December, they were doing, the 2 ladies that run the shop, one of them is Liz, I think the other one is Melissa. Don't quote me on that. If I'm wrong, then I'll just put a note here. So last year, at the end of last year, they did a coupon code for $25 off a purchase. So I've had it sitting there for a while, and I decided finally to use the coupon and get me these 2 little beauties here, which I'm just gonna hang up on my wall right here. I'm in my yarn room again for this episode. It's still not finished yet, but I'm working on it slowly and surely. I'll do a video for you guys once I'm done with that. The next yarns I want to show you guys, I actually won them from a giveaway. So if you follow Kelly Neat Brooks on Instagram, she is doing a challenge. I think she has like the first 14 weeks planned out. I don't know how long she plans on doing it, but she's doing a creative roots challenge. So every week she invites another member of the community, the fiber community, to come provide the prompt for the week. The one I won for the 2nd week of the challenge, which was show 3 things that represent your business. And I'll put the picture of my post here for you guys to see. I printed some pictures to make them look like Polaroid pictures, and use that. And my 3 things were, of course, my Haitian culture, texture, because I love putting textures in my projects, and the 3rd one was, of course, me as a person, my personality, my experiences, my life in general. So those were my 3 things. So Shireen from Smini Beanie Knits was the one who had the prompt for that week, and when she contacted me, tagged me in a picture, when she tagged me in her stories to tell me that I won, I was so excited. I actually screamed in my room. I get very excited about things. So she sent me the yarn very promptly. This is the first yarn I got from her. The color is just gorgeous. And this is Rasta yarn. It's a super bulky, 90 yards. The color is, it's 100% merino wool. What's the color for this? Oh, it's right here. Sunset. It's called Sunset. And it's a Malabrigo yarn. And she also, both of them are Malabrigos. And this one is, let me see what the color is. Piedras, Piedras. That's what the color name is. Of course, again, it's a super bulky, same amount of yarn. So that is the 2nd color right here. I just love both of them. I got both of these from Shireen, and she also sent me a branding workbook. so you can work on your branding your shop, etc. She also sent me a knit pattern. I also won a knit beanie pattern. It's a very cute one. Of course, I don't knit, but I do enjoy winning knit patterns, because I do hope that one day I can have the time to actually sit down and learn to knit, because I do think knitting is like another tool I would like in my tool belt. So yeah. The next yarn I want to show you guys, I know you guys seen me talk about her before. It's from Robin, from Birch Hollow Fibers. I just love Robin. You guys know this. There's two of my favorite designers. Dyers. Two of my favorite dyers are Robin from Birch Hollow Fibers and Shoba from Serendipitous Wool. And today I have some yarn from I have some yarn from Shoba coming in. I'm gonna be showing them to you next time I do a solo episode, and I actually have some yarn from both Shoba and Robin coming in, so I'll be showing them to you guys next time I do a solo episode. It's very similar to the one I'm using right now. I'm gonna show it to you pretty soon, because that's gonna be part of my whips. It's very similar to that one, but this colorway is called Grurple, Grurple. It's to me it's a purple version of the Whiskey with Grace, which is, I've showed it to you guys before, and it's also the one I'm using for my next design that's coming soon. But this is gorgeous. I love this one. I'm very excited. I was very happy to see it on her page, and actually the day after I ordered it, she posted another purple yarn. I'm like, you need to send me like a notification or something before you post your yarns, because I could have ordered both of them together. Yep, go ahead and hit up her shop. This next section is new patterns coming soon, and I'm adding it new project, because I do want to talk about the BIPOC more. So the pattern I'm working on, I told you guys I'm working on something with yarn from Robin. I just finished both sides of the front last night, because it was a little bit tricky to get it to look the way I want it to be. I hope you guys can see what it looks like. Hopefully by the time before I release this, I can sew it together so that you guys can have a better idea of what this pattern is going to look like. It's Tunisian crochet for the body. The sleeve is going to be using traditional crochet. So if you do both, then I would love for you to test. If you're new to Tunisian crochet, this stitch I'm using is a very easy stitch. It's a beginner friendly stitch, and I will include a few links to videos where you guys can watch to learn the stitches for this, and also I will also have a written instructions on how to make the stitches yourself and included in the pattern. So if you're interested, I'm gonna be doing the tester call for this beauty this week. I'll be doing the tester calls this week. If you're a size 1 to 4, that's gonna be a bust size of 32 inches to 46 inches. You'll have 4 weeks to do the patterns, to work on the pattern and send me your notes and everything. If your bust size is between 48 inches and 62 inches, then you will be between my size 5 and 9. And you'll have 6 weeks to complete the pattern and send me your final notes, your pictures, and everything. I'm doing it that way because by the time I actually post the tester call on my Instagram page, I will not have the pattern done. Like, I'll have the pattern written and everything, just because I'll have one sleeve done by that time, and I do want to give everybody enough time to be able to finish the pattern. And I do need to release the pattern in November, which means I would like to release sizes 1 to 4 in November, because As I said, this is a collaboration with Robin from Birch Hollow Fibers, and she is doing, this is part of her 5 Swan series, where she is releasing a new skein of yarn that's honoring her grandmother and her grandmother's sisters, and she is releasing that new skein of yarn on their birthday month. And the yarn I chose, Whiskey with Grace, is for her grandmother. So I do need to release the pattern in November when she releases the yarn, so that you guys can have the full effect of the collaboration. So the next thing I want to talk about is going to be the BIPOC Mall. It started on the 1st of October, and so you guys so far are doing amazing with this. The first week winner was announced yesterday for me. By the time you guys see this video, it's going to be 3 days ago for you guys. So the first winner was announced, and we are now doing week 2 of the BIPOC Mall, and that's going to be going until the 16th of October. That's week 2. So the winner for week 2 is going to be selected and announced on the 16th, and then I'll post for week 3, etc. So what is the BIPOC Mall? The BIPOC Mall is a make-along that I started 2 years ago, and this is the 3rd round I'm doing. For the first round, I did all BIPOC makers and designers. For the second round, I did BIPOC designers with 10K followers or less. I dropped it down to 10K followers or less versus all BIPOC, just because I realized that it's easier for everyone to find larger accounts when really those of us who need the eyes on are the smaller accounts whom the algorithm is not really pushing up, because the algorithm tends to push up the accounts with larger followers, and it is easier for people to just find an account with 100K followers versus look for some of the small designers who are creating amazing designs, or who are just not getting seen, just because the algorithm is not undersigned, and because Instagram tends to show people that are similar with accounts that are similar to the accounts that you are following already. So my hope with this is that people would be able to go out and search and find those smaller designers whose design that they relate to, designs that they love, and be able to make them. So for this 3rd round of the BIPOC Mall, I decided to start breaking down the BIPOC. For this 3rd round, I'm doing black designers with 10K followers or less. So for you to join, all you have to do is find a black designer with 10K follower or less on Instagram, tag them in the caption of your post, and also please add the pattern name that you're making so that I can just go check it out. Maybe I want to make it myself, maybe I want to add it to my Make 9. And also you need to use both hashtags. There's going to be 2 hashtags you have to use. You have to use the weekly hashtag, which is going to be BIPOC Mall 2020 week. Right now we are on week 2, so we're going to be using week 2. So every week we're just going to use the hashtag for that specific week. So week 3 we'll use hashtag BIPOC Mall 2020 week 3, etc. You get the drift. And also you have to use BIPOC Mall 2020 hashtag as well for you to enter. So use both hashtags, and make sure you tag the designer in your caption. Make sure you add the pattern's name in your caption, and also make sure the designer you are using is a black designer with 10K followers or less. If you want more information about the prizes and everything, I will link the blog post that I wrote about the BIPOC Mall below, where I have all the prizes listed. I have a list of designers with 10K followers or less that you guys could go through and see what they're doing. And if you join my email list every Monday, I am sharing a list of designers that you guys could use for the BIPOC Mall, who are either releasing new patterns, who are doing sales for the BIPOC Mall, or just doing sales in general, or who have free patterns that you guys can use for the BIPOC Mall. I just want everybody to be able to support those designers, so I am doing everything in my power to be able to bring them to you guys so that you guys can be able to support them and find the patterns and make it and grow the community. I had some people ask me, what about the rest of the BIPOC? So because it's BIPOC. Next year I do plan on doing, like I said, breaking down the BIPOC. So next year it would be indigenous designers with 10K followers or less, and then the following years for the POC, because everybody could fall under POC as far as if you are part of the BIPOC. I will break that up into different types of people of colors, different groups of people of color. So we'll have Asian and Asian descent designers with 10K followers or less, and we'll keep breaking it down further into that way until everybody gets a chance to be seen, and then we'll probably start all over again. Thank you for everybody who's messaged me, who's messaged some of my sponsors and asked them those questions. I'm glad that you guys are interested in this project. I'm glad that people are participating in this project, and I'm very excited this year because I'm seeing so many new faces join the project, and so many people are talking about it, so many people are sharing about it, which is amazing, which is what I want. I want smaller designers to get the representation and get seen the way that they deserve. My hope with this project is not that you follow somebody just because they are a black designer. My hope with this project is that you discover and find a designer who so happen to be black with 10K followers or less, whose patterns and whose work you enjoy in this community. The BIPOC Mall is gonna be going until December 18th. So there's plenty of time for you to join. You don't have to join the first day it was launched for you to participate. You can join on week 10 if you'd like, or week 11 if you'd like, and still participate. There's amazing prizes, like I said, so go ahead and check out the link down below for all the information on the BIPOC Mall. If you want to participate on if you don't have an Instagram account and you would like to participate in the BIPOC Mall, you can join my Facebook group. I'll add the link to the Facebook group below. I'll share a weekly thread every Friday at 8 in the morning. And you guys can go ahead and share your patterns and designers there in that thread. The same rules apply if you're participating on Facebook. You still have to put the name of the designers, the name of the pattern, your image, of course, like your progress image or your finished pattern that you are using in the thread. I really hope you guys join the BIPOC Mall. It has been my baby since I started it. I love every single year seeing how much it grows, seeing how many people get interested in it, seeing how many people are sharing and talking about it. The next section is going to be hot off the hook. Usually I do not have any projects I've finished. I've been busy working on my sweater for Robin, so that is it. There's nothing for hot off the hook. So hopefully next time I do a video, this sweater would be a hot off the hook. So let's jump into the next section where I'm gonna be talking about a BIPOC business that I am currently supporting and that I think you guys should support as well. I got this package from Kinky Culture Cookie, and she is based out of New York, upstate New York. And she makes these amazing little cookies. I'll insert a picture of it right here so you guys can see some of the cookies that she makes, and they are very beautiful. She made this, they are like afro. She made these like women's with afro, and she made them with different Caribbean flags, and I just love that. So she was doing a giveaway, which I entered because my friend Jennifer told me to. And I entered and I actually won, and she sent me my winnings. The first thing in the package is like this face mask that she sent, that it's gonna be from Nasia Pinnock. I'll include her information below. So this is who the face mask is from. This is all her information. This is the face mask, guys. This is the inside. And the outside is black. I think when I use it, I'm gonna use it with this side on the outside, just because I love the African prints on it. And look at this, it's adjustable. Like, look at this, they are adjustable. So I really like that. I haven't seen that in any of the face masks I've seen people make before. So I really like that they're adjustable. Yeah, I really like this face mask. I love the prints on the inside, like I said. So I think that's gonna be one of my go-tos, because right now I have like 5 different ones. I mostly keep them in my car. I have one that goes with my uniform, like that I made out of my old uniform, so I can wear when I'm in uniform. And I have a few more in my car that I use like just when I'm going out, so I can always have them there. And I actually have one in the house just in case somebody knocks on my door and I have to open the door. So I have one by the front door as well. But this one I think is going to be my go-to for everything else when I'm going out. The next thing is these earrings, and they are shaped in the shape of the African continent. So those are the earrings. They are made by Kyoka. And that's her information. I will link every shop that I discuss in this below, so that you guys can go find them and support them if you are interested in everything you see here. I really like this. I'm gonna be honest, these are nice. I like them. I really do like them, but most likely I won't be wearing them because I don't like glittery stuff too much. I'm not that glitter lady. This is the most glitter like I'm wearing. This is the most bling I'm wearing. But I think I might gift them to someone. I don't know. I just love having different notebooks. She included this in the giveaway. I love having notebooks like this because I use them to write patterns, because I just dump them in my bag. So when I'm writing a pattern, that's what I usually use. I currently have one I just started a few weeks ago. So this one will come in handy when that's done. And I like that it has different colors, so maybe I could do one section for pattern writing, one section for podcast, because I write notes so I can plan on what I'm talking about in the podcast. I can have another section for the blog, another section for Instagram planning. So I do like that it has different sections. So that was a little surprise from her, because she said that she would include one surprise. So that was that. We're getting to the cookie cutters. So this one is a heart. This one is the heart. And this is the fro I was talking to you guys about. You can see the afro in this part, and that's the face and all. You guys, I think you guys will see them better in the picture that I'm gonna include in this, so you guys can see how she designs it and if she makes her cookies with that. I really love them. And you know what I like about it, it's not like just because they're plastic. I think they're silicone, actually. No, they're plastic. Just because they're plastic, they're not like those flimsy crappy plastic ones. They're pretty sturdy. I like that. So your cookies will come out very not wonky. Your cookies edges will come out very straight. So I really like that. So I have 3 of those. I think I might get fancy and make some Afro cookies for Thanksgiving, because for Thanksgiving, one of my sisters and some of our cousins, we do a sister giving. So where we usually go, we started this in 2017, where we take a trip out of like the state where we live. Like I live in Virginia, she lives in New Jersey. Right now one of our cousins lives in North Carolina. The other 2 cousins who we usually currently lives in New Jersey as well. So we usually go somewhere else. The first time we did it, we went to PA. we rented a little cabin. It was off the beaten path. It had a beautiful lake view. I love that, and it was amazing because we did 3 nights there. We had the first night we shared. We did like a mask, not mask. We did a spa night. We had like we had our cheese and grapes and wine tasting. It was more drinking than tasting because we had a lot of wine. The second night was for me to plan, and we did no. The second night was actually where we had a picnic outside by the lake, and we actually had those lanterns where we put on the lake and made wishes. It was beautiful. I enjoyed that. And then the third night was for me to plan, where we had our friends, sisters giving dinner, and a candlelight dinner because we are bougie like that. We love candlelight dinner, and it was great. It was amazing. Last year I could not attend because of course I wasn't in the country. This year we're coming down to do it here at my house. So I'm planning a lot for this. We are excited to see what we can do down here in Virginia. I know, like, I forgot to say that one time what we did is we did different wines from different states that each of us were coming from, because back then we had a cousin who was living in Massachusetts, we had Jersey, we had Florida, we had different places. So we did wines from all those different places. So I don't know what I'm gonna do this year for it yet. I'm planning. I do know that we are doing a whole photo shoot because my sister brought it up in our group chat. She wants to do a photo shoot. I'm looking for arcades. I'm looking for arcades around here for Apple, and I found a peach one, a peach farm. So we're looking at that. We're looking at pumpkin patches to do group photos in. So that's exciting. I do know I want to do another picnic, but it might be too cold to go outside, so it's going to be indoor. I think I'm going to clear out everything in the living room and do a little picnic there with candlelight. So right now I'm saving all the bottles I have so that I can spray paint them matching colors to use as my candle holders for the candles. I'll be sure to share a picture of the final 3-day event with you guys so you guys can see what we're doing. Well, this is not the segment where I usually talk about what's going on in my life, but this is what I'm planning. I'm gonna continue with opening this box with you guys. So the next thing she included in there was this sampler of 6 candles from Light the Candle Co. You guys know how much I love candles. I just talked about like all the candles like I usually use for dinner. Ooh, they really do smell good. This one is called Aging Like Fine Wine. Don't Be Salty. And Don't Be Salty is sea salt, jasmine, tonka beans. I think. Actually, it smells good. I don't think the jasmine is strong in there, so it's not very floral. So I like that. The other one is called Laundry Day Again. Lemon, ozone, and jasmine. I guess she likes a lot of jasmine. Black elderberry, sweeter the juice. Okay. And this one is raspberry, blackberry, and vanilla. She has quarantini, mint, pineapple, rum, and lime. I think I'm gonna use those for our Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm going to use it for the dinner or if I'm going to use it for the picnic, but I'm going to use those definitely. Ooh. This one is established in 1989. Guys, look at this. I'm excited. I just realized that I was born in 1989. This was meant to be. It's lemon and lavender. I love lavender and I love lemon. This is perfect. I like this one. I think this one is my favorite. I don't know. I think I'm going to use them for, well, I'm going to use them for some things for the sister giving. I'm not sure what yet. If it's going to be the dinner or if it's going to be, I think I might use one for the dinner and one for the picnic, indoor picnic, just because I don't want the smells to be mixing up together too much. So we'll see. I'll share pictures with you guys. And she included these little fun pens in there as well. A little cacti. Look at these, look at these, look at these little, oh, there's 3 of them, yes. 3 little cacti. And like I said, she had the gummy bears in there, which I ate one of them already. And she has 3 of those caramel apple pops. I don't really like pops like that, so I'm probably gonna not have those and give them to somebody somewhere. So that is it. That was in the box. I think that was what, 4 or 5 different businesses. I'll just link them below so you guys can go check them out and support them. Please do if you guys can. The next section is usually what's new in Elizabeth's life. I already told you guys what I'm planning for Thanksgiving, so that's new. My sister and I, the sister who lives in Belgium, we know, like, we did like one time, like a few months ago, no, a month ago, we did a week vegan. I was vegan before. I've been vegan before, then I went vegetarian, then I went pescatarian. But we did a week vegan so that she can try veganism. Right now we are doing vegan for 1 month. It's pretty amazing. This time around, when I was vegan before, I just ate pretty much everything that was vegan. As long as it says vegan, I ate it. This time around, I'm choosing different recipes for the week, so that I can discover new food, trying different vegetables, try different ways of cooking them, so that you can have like fun taste. I don't know, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So that's what I'm doing with her. We tried these mushroom, guys. They were called crispy mushroom with Korean sauce. They were amazing. The crisp, like the taste, the look, it was so good. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of the Design with Design podcast. I hope to see you guys on the 26th with another episode. This one will be, of course, with a guest. But this time around, I'm gonna have more than one guest. I'm gonna have some of my friends who are crochet designers and knit designers come and share with you guys their journey, so that anyone who's ever interested in becoming a crochet or knit designer or in the fiber community can see the different path everyone has taken to get there. And it's not all this, it's never the same. So they're each going to share their journey with you, how they became a designer, why they became a designer, and I hope it inspires you to start making your own crochet or knit patterns and share it with the world. And as always, guys, don't forget to like and comment on this video. Let me know below if you are joining the BIPOC Mall. If you are, tell me which pattern you're making, whose pattern you're making. And if you're making multiple patterns, if you plan on doing multiple ones, just let me know all of them below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell right next to it so you can be notified every time I post a new video.